Time for a celebration!
Hey folks, I'll jump right in. It's been too long, and I keep repeating myself with this stuff, but hey ho. Yeah, hope you've been well. I'll quickly explain a few things. I'm going on a small vacation in a couple of hours. The last couple of months I've been really putting in like, tons of time to try and get Skyblivion in good shape. I've been going around most of the map trying and finishing it off, and we've had a few people going on break in the development team, and that made me feel like I had to kind of step in and work a bit of overtime of sorts. So that's what I've been focusing on.
Rebelsies Lusty Fan, Rebelsies Pop, Rebelsies Heart, Rebelsies Hype.
Thank you very much. I'll show you a few things. I've finished all the main quest realms, and I've done a lot of work that I'm proud of, but I kind of burn myself out pretty hard now. So I'm happy to take some time off, and it's been a hard 2 months also with my actual work and life. Someone in my family is really sick, so I've been taking care of that. But yeah, you know, just life happens, and it makes it kind of impossible for me to stream. Here's one of the areas I finished working on. I did the Heartlands. I gave them like a final polish pass, and I'm super happy with the way it turned out. It still needs LOD, so like the trees are popping in and out, but like the hard work is done. Yeah, I know every time I stream I'm like, oh, I'll definitely come back and be more active now. I
Time for a celebration!
Yeah, I couldn't find the energy to do that. Yeah, good news though. The world map is like it was, you know, we called it finished, but obviously, you know, for the release there's areas that we touch up and we tweak and we improve. The last area actually is right in front. I'm hoping to finish this on stream today. It's the city of, or the settlement of Way, right outside the Imperial City. It's where you get the quest for the Fisherman. I already started on his little fisher's hut to try and add like some details that make it look like, oh, there's like a guy that does stuff with fish here. So that's what we're gonna do. It does just work, yes.
Lovely!
Let
Rebelsies Heart.
Thank you for all the kind words. Let me show you. So I worked on Kavach as well. I finished Kavach. Like I said, it's probably been the most productive 3 months of my entire Skyblivion career. But for the same reason, it's also been like the most.
The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Interesting. I'm hearing that over my speakers. For the same reason, it's also been like the most stressful and kind of like. Yeah, worked on the area up to Kavach. Let me turn off TCL. Try and make it look like people have, you know, hurried along the road and left like rubble and stuff behind. Also, there's work from other people here. Obviously, it's not just me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do with the Kavach fight. It's looking pretty sick.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment.
Navmesh needs to be done properly, so these guys are not looking so derpy. But yeah, all that aside, I was able to work on some really cool stuff for the Deadland realm as well. Which is this one. We had Heavy Burns, who has remade our weathers, which I'm very happy about. So the Oblivion realms now look extra nice. And in general, yeah, I'm pretty content with the level of detail. The Kavach realm I left pretty faithful to the original. I was talking to a few people on the team what to do with it, and the consensus was to try and keep it a bit similar, also to make it easy to do like comparison shots, but also because some people thought it would be very nostalgic to keep it similar. There's some cool new bits, and there's a bit of exploration you can do, and there's some cool like events like this one that I added. But yeah, like overall, like I'm pretty happy with the way it's shaped up and it's looking now. And that's stuff I did for let me see, Skyblivion Deadlands. Wait, actually no, let me show you Kavach City as well. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you don't want to see any of this stuff and you want to see it yourself, 2025, that's still the goal. So you might want to celebration. Close your eyes for this one, actually.
Skyblivion, 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 Skyblivion.
Alright, we have Kavach. Yeah, at some point I started doing this, and I really loved it, so I kept putting heads on pikes, so you'll see that throughout the city. There's also, I think, can you see it from here? Not sure if you can. If you look through the buildings, you can sometimes see the castle in the background, but yeah.
What's it like out there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
There's Martin. Brother Martin.
No, really. Smoke and fire and something worse in the ruins.
Oh crap, the doors are not linked up properly.
Time for a celebration!
Rebelsies pog, rebelsies pog, rebelsies pog.
Okay, I don't know. I don't actually know the CC. Wait, let me check real quick.
Oh, lovely!
COC +4 Kavach. So. There we go. Hey Ken. Hey everyone, sorry I'm not keeping up with the notifications because I'm on a bit of a tight schedule, so I'm just trying to go through all this, show you the stuff, and then wow, Glitz. That's very nice. I've not actually seen this myself yet. Glitz only recently finished it. I'm not sure if Matthew's QA is also included, but that looks very cool. Wow. Yeah, very nice stuff, nice work. As you can see, Kavach Castle is ablaze, and it is completely overrun by Daedra. So some love in the chat for Glitz, one of our favorite moderators, but also team contributors on Skyblivion. Has done like probably the most interiors out of everyone by now. Really tried to put like barricades and stuff and make it look like they really fought tooth and nail. TCL. We have the courtyard. Castle's not looking too great. And we're kind of backtracking, but like usually you would go the other way to get to this point, but we'll just pretend that's not a thing. It's fine. And this is the plaza, I think. Previously that's the courtyard, this would be the plaza. So I went pretty hard with the whole destruction vibe and death. Like if you look around, you'll find like plenty of bodies and corpses, like well, like that. So yeah, in general, pretty happy with the way that that ended up looking. This is where you go back into the church. Data are naked. We don't have their outfits set up at the moment, but yeah, that's just small stuff. And then Skyblivion Deadlands, Bruma, one. Oh god. Bear with me, folks. This is the Bruma Oblivion Gate. You got some cool Easter eggs you can find. This stuff you'll never actually see properly, but it's fine. Also, I'm decently happy with what I was able to do. Like I had to finish a lot of these realms in a short time span to make sure that our quest guys could you know, get to work properly. But I'm happy with the way it turned out. There's a cool little. I like this. This feels kind of like claustrophobic and very unique. I did try to make every realm feel different to one another. One of our quest guys came up with the idea of a death forest, and Draera, like in lore, they're pretty savage. Like they love a good bloodbath in the literal sense of the word. So it felt kind of fitting to have that here. But yeah, that's the Bruma Gate. There's also the Laneway Gate. I'll not show that one.
Celebration!
Oh,
Jesus Christ, from where do I know this guy? I'm spending €3.99 every month. Where does all the money go? Jokes aside, a good work so far with Skyblivion. This game will be super nice. Hope you have time to enjoy the summer and you...
Sorry I got cut off. Yeah, well thank you for the kickback. Actually, a lot of the money currently goes to GitHub. We use GitHub for our builds.
Cannot wait for the final result.
Thank you very much. And it's becoming a bit of an expensive distribution method because of all the work that we're constantly putting on there. But this realm is mostly done by Draera. I just did some detailing and finished the areas he didn't get to. It's part of the Knights of the Thorn questline. Or yeah, I guess it is a questline. And yeah, again, like I really enjoy that it's so much different from the other realms, and a common theme with the Oblivion realms that we're really trying to make sure every realm has is you spawn. Where you spawn, you can immediately see the tower you need to get to. So this one, or sorry, this one. This still needs to be replaced with a smaller one. That's my bad. And the path to it is not as tedious as it was in Oblivion. That's kind of the goal anyway. Whether or not we did a good job, you guys will be able to tell us later. Last thing I'll show, and then we'll just get into the work, because it's... How long have we been live? Like 50 minutes already. This is the Great Gate I've worked on. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's fine. Yeah, the Great Gate. It still needs another polishing pass, but you get the general idea. I kind of like the Malachia Shrine. With the lighting, looks pretty cool. But yeah, this one is interesting. There's going to be a very cool dungeon that our QA lead, Mathieu, is currently working on. Once you get into this gate or into this cave, shit gets real. It's gonna be very, very, like, knowing Matthew, it's gonna be a very, very cool. Sorry about the jitter effect. It's gonna be a very cool, a cool cave. And if you're not familiar with it, the main quest is on a timer, so you have a limited amount of time to fight your way through this area and then through the cave to get to the sigil tower. Yeah, there will be all these ambushes along the way, and for people who either cheese or are somehow very well fortified with equipment and all that stuff, there's going to be something very special at the end. So, you know, remember, if you're doing the main quest, if you can, try and get to that segment over there, and get yourself a little reward. Having said that, that has been like the last 2 months for me, and now it's time to finish this last little area that we started so long ago. Ooh, vampire. Close. No, it's not Hatred's Heart. It's the other one. Indeed, it will be the soul. Hey, Scotty. Miss you, man. You can't see it, but the creation kit, there we go, is reloading with higher Ugrits. I have to get to... Just have to orientate myself a little bit. And we have to get to this part. Who redeemed the Dutch lesson? Ah, time to get real. Oh man, that doesn't translate at all. Time to get real in Dutch.
Time for a celebration!
If you were to translate that literally, it means tijd om echt te worden. But that makes no sense. But there you go. Tijd om echt te worden, I guess. Right, so as I mentioned earlier, like this is literally the only thing at the moment that's left in the to-do pile. Oh, interesting. Did these break, or did I break them? I probably broke them myself. Right on, right on. Let me see what I was planning on doing with this.
Greetings!
Oh yeah, I wanted to add some details to the lumber mill. I wanted to add an exterior patio. Prey Dove, thank you very much for the follow. And a shed. As well as more farmland. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. That's not too tricky. Will there be more custom-made Skyblivion exclusive armor sets like the Plague Walker armor set? Nah, man, we don't have that. We have more armor sets, and they're more unique, but like we're not remaking the stuff from the Oblivion remaster. I assume that's from the Oblivion remaster. I still haven't played it myself. Hey Mo, how's it going? Been a while. Native German speaker, I can better understand Flemish than Dutch. Dude, I am Dutch and I can barely understand Dutch, so I get it. It's all good. No hard feelings. I just... Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't. Work that went into the game is crazy. I am inclined to agree with you. And yeah, probably won't be doing it anytime again soon. Adult life, man, it's hard. I'm looking into buying my my first car, which funny enough, I'm I'm not looking forward to at all. I've been trying as hard as I can to avoid having to buy a car for as long as possible, but no.
Time for a celebration.
My girlfriend's she's getting her driver's license soon, so she really wants to have a car to practice a little bit. And our well, her sister has a kid now, and we have to, or we want to babysit. Let's not say we have to babysit, but that means having a car to pick them up and take them away because they don't live nearby. So like stupid adult stuff, you know, that I thought I would never have to do. Life is unfair. I thought I was never gonna get old, or at least never gonna have like actual responsibilities or like take care of a child, that kind of stuff. Yeah, time catches up with everyone, I guess. Thanks, Gan. Yeah, we do get old. It's bullshit. Bullshit. This looks nice though, a little patio. Oh no, I forgot to... There it is. It's probably a good lesson why you should never... this is something I do way too often. I drag stuff up in the air and I'm like, oh, I'll try and reuse it later. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The risk of that is that you... leave stuff floating in the air. The only reason why I was able to find like this little tiny hinge nail whatever thing is because I happened to notice it was missing from the flagpole. That's pure luck, no skill.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh my god, I forgot I had that. Good lord. Yeah, I will do that. So tomorrow I'm actually, I think I mentioned that I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna have to drive to France in like this tiny Toyota Aygo, like a 3-door Toyota Aygo. Noisy engine. It's gonna be 6 hours of driving in that monster. Not too looking forward to it. I have to say, I have to admit.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I'm gonna try and do those push-ups. Oh. Oh, and it's already pretty warm. Hey, MD. Ugh. This shed is one of those things I've made before for like a different settlement, and I'm always a very big fan of working smarter, not harder, and I think this is probably the best example of. I like this shed. I like that I made it, but it's made out of loose pieces, you know. So if I was to remake it, it takes way more effort than it's worth. And the other version of the shed is like halfway across the map, so I don't think people will notice. And if they do notice, I don't think people will care. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone will quit the game after spotting the other shed that looks like this one. Maybe this is gonna ruin their immersion and general Skyblivion experience. Who's to say? Should I disable it? I think there's a timer on that. I hope there's a timer on that. Alright, we have the shed.
Hello there.
Hero, thank you for subscribing on the YouTube channel. Also, I was just thinking about this, but considering these streams are not happening as often as I would like, maybe let me know what you would prefer to see in these streams, and I'll at least make sure that the next time I do have time to do it again, it'll be covering something that you guys are actually interested in. Maybe that helps. Also, like as time goes on, there's going to be less and less work to do. As I said, I'm going to take that 2-week break, mostly because I'm really like kind of burned out, and I just need to recharge my batteries. But once I've done that, I have to do a few more Oblivion realms, and after that I will either do a fuck ton of playtesting, or I will help with some less stressful stuff like Navmeshing. I think that's it's a bit more relaxing for me to work on than level design. I've been doing a bit too much of that. Then again, doing Oblivion realms is exactly that, so we'll see. watch whatever work needs doing. Alright, I'll hold you to that. You have a deal. Do I have a light to the front door? No, I do not. Okay. Way's looking like a town now. Yeah, that's kind of the
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Glad to hear that. Coin flip, alright. Yeah, going old school. Good thing that I did a lot of the groundwork for this area ahead of time before the stream, so a lot of this stuff is just about placing things down because I already had ideas in my head of what I wanted it to look like. Oh, now I know why the audio was fucked. I hadn't plugged in the headphones properly. That's my bad. Nice dock, thanks man. What if I only have SE? That should be fine. Special Edition. That's what I'm running right now. Skyrim Special Edition. That's what I'm using too. Okay. Town Square, little market. It's a good place for the horse. Maybe here in the corner. Yeah. It's a nice place for a horse. Probably will stop on the map. Yeah, I mean, in general, the goal has been to make all these, you know, areas on the map a bit more make them feel a little bit more alive. And I think this is a fantastic way to do that, you know. Oblivion Game of the Year edition, that'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, nice little woodshed. Oh yeah, the coin toss. My bad. My bad. Oh, first catch, first try. Oh, there's the webcam. We have heads, everyone. It is heads, you liar. You're a liar. Tails sometimes fails. You got that right.
Time for a celebration!
Rebel Z's cheese.
Well. Green cheese. Wow. Thank you for the cheese. Green cheese. Oh, you might find this interesting. So, because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and like it's a very long drive, very shitty car that I'm borrowing from my parents. Here's the most Dutch thing to do though when you go on that long trip in the car. You get yourself like an entire loaf of bread, and you make sandwiches for on the roads. Or I don't know. Maybe it's not as Dutch as I think it is. Maybe it's pretty normal, but that's something I haven't done yet. Like after this stream, after I'm done and I'm satisfied with the work, I'm gonna go and make preparations for the trip tomorrow. But only after, after I'm satisfied. After shit's done. How long a drive are we talking? So, it's not that bad. It's 6.5, 7 hours depending on traffic. I'm gonna go to Paris first, to a friend I actually met through Skyblivion. Really nice guy. I've been going over to his place. I wouldn't say every year, but like pretty often. He's come to my place a couple times as well. Well, I say a couple times, maybe once actually, not that often. But yeah, really nice person. Really looking forward to seeing him and his partner again. I got him. I think they're cool gifts. I don't know if they're that interesting, but I got them. I got them like 4 different Dutch cheeses and some beer from a brewery in Amsterdam that I kind of enjoy. I don't drink much nowadays anyway. I had a bit of a bad period with alcohol, so if anyone happens to be struggling with that, highly recommend you just completely quit it. I was able to quit it. Well, it took a lot of time, but I drink every once in a while, but I generally try not to, because yeah, it's easy to go too far and then lose control, Anyway, not what I was gonna talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go to that friend in Paris. We're gonna stay at his place for an evening, and then we're gonna move on the next morning and go to Bordeaux, which is a nice coastal region of France where I booked like an Airbnb. And yeah, hopefully that'll be a good relaxing time. Kind of hoping to see some stuff that'll inspire me a little bit. Like I've spent so much time in the last year or so just at home working on stuff like this, and I feel a little bit not unmotivated, uninspired, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the things I wanted to make, I've already made at this point. So I don't know, maybe I'll find like a good couple of last minute ideas and additions. Or not, you know, who knows. This looks good though. This is starting to shape up nicely. Happy with that. Hey, yo, Sam, dude. Wait. I'm not sure if I've shown it yet. I meant to post it on social media, but social media is such a fucking cesspool of mean people, and I know there's a lot of good people on there, but social media tends to just depress me nowadays. So I never posted this, but look at the cool thing I was given at Gamescom last year.
Hello there.
Look at that. It's a wooden box, but it's not just a box. All right, let me show it in a bit more detail. So it says, you might be able to read it. It says Skyblivion, which is very cool. This is the Skyblivion logo, and it opens up with some very kind words from Sam and his friend, and then it has a massive Skyblivion coin. How cool is that? Absolutely sick. Which is from the same Sam who gifted me this in 2018, 2019. Which I can show you real quick. Iron dagger. Let me put it somewhere where you can see it easily. Oh. Need to see something darker. There we go. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Huh? Really cool stuff. So yeah, thanks again, Sam. I hope you're still doing blacksmithing. Seems like a really cool hobby. You gonna go to Gamescom? Still mad that I never sharpened that? No, it's probably for the best, because I would have gotten into trouble if you had, most likely. I am gonna go to Gamescom. I have to go these days, you know, for work. So. Alright, I'm just gonna slap some bushes on this side. Whoosh. Shrub? What the hell did we rename the bush? Oh, god damn it. What are you called? Hedge bush. God damn it, now my opal's broken. Hedge bush. Okay. Sorry, folks, bear with me. We use what we call an opal, which helps you like kind of randomly place objects. Wait, am I using it correctly? I think so. Yeah. But if you rename assets, which is what happened, it doesn't work anymore. So all these bushes that I'm supposed to use here have been renamed to something else, which means I have to remake this opal. Opal stands for object pallet. Because otherwise, if I don't use this so-called object pallet, I have to hand place every bush and copy it in, move it around so that it's not the exact same shape and size as the one before it, which is possible, and some people prefer it to work that way. But I think that's a total waste of time, and it's madness. It's madness, I say. So like it's much easier to just go like this, you know, plop stuff down. If and when and where you like. It generally does a pretty decent job, and if you want to do something more specific, you know, you can always move it around a bit, you know, shimmy it around. I should set them all to conform to slope as well, actually. At least some of them. Stopping into lurk, hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, thank you very much for stopping by, I appreciate it. This is making pretty good progress. Maybe, yeah, I should probably add a few more details for the Fisherman guy. Thank you, Jaden, as well. Going to bed, but I'm just popping in to say that you're amazing. Well, thanks a lot for the kind words. If you're on YouTube, if you like the video, that's always appreciated, because I'm pretty sure that by doing that, it gets pushed into the algorithm a little bit more, and that just means more eyes on the project. So that's always very much appreciated. What's going on? My creation kit is very light, which makes it super hard to turn these things around, but oh well. Look at how cute. Little walkway to the door. Alright. God damn it. Hey, Jim. Welcome back. Much love from the US. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. Always cool to hear that there's people from like all over the world watching this stuff and supporting us. I'm from the Netherlands myself. We have a lot of people on the team who are from the United States. We got people from all over the world, which is always super cool. I think this place is looking pretty nice. This stuff, though, this I want to do something with. Wheat.
Oh, lovely!
Dorngasm, thank you very much for the prime. Thanks for the brand new sub. Very kind of you. I'm reloading the scene, which might take a little bit, so bear with. There we go. Oh, fuck. Tiled. There we go. Wheat. I really like fields of wheat. I don't know why. It's maybe it's a little bit video gamey, but who cares? They always just look so fucking good, interesting. Maybe it's just like a little bit of world building. I'm not sure why I like them so much. I like it. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna remove all this crap now. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with that anymore. You're Maximus Decimus, grassing wheat all the time? Man, I wish. Oh. That was not part of the plan. No, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Wheat. There we go. I broke it and I fixed it. Alright, let's put some fences down. I can always appreciate a good fence. Unfortunately, this is just going to be a bit boring and tedious, but once that's done, I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like in game, and maybe by then we'll be done. Who knows? feel a bit like Bob the Builder. Was that just an English show? It definitely ran in the Netherlands. Was it like an international thing, or was it just like Europe? Bob the Builder. Na, 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 na. British music, yeah. You know what? I'm not surprised. That show felt very British. Feels, I guess, if it's still a thing. Probably still a thing. I can't imagine it not being around anymore. Hey, Magoon. It's chill, not boring. Alright. Take it. Have you had your first Hadrian of the weekend yet? I have not. No, I was actually talking earlier. I don't really drink much these days anymore. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what I could have had. But yeah, no, the weather is it's fantastic. It's proper, you know, summertime. Weather's lovely. That's also actually something I'm kind of dreading tomorrow. I mentioned earlier how I have I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna drive to France, which is like a 6-hour drive. That's not the bad or like the worst part. Like the problem is like that the car I borrow from my parents, aside from just being it's a very noisy vehicle. It's a very noisy car because it has like 3 cylinders and a very small petrol engine. So it creates it's not really it's made for like city life, not for like long distances. I mean, you can definitely use it for long distances, but it's not really made for that. But anyway, like the real issue is that tomorrow it's going to be like 30 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit, what, like 60 or 70? I don't know. It's hot as balls. And that car has no air conditioning, and that is unfortunate. Yeah, it's gonna be a warm drive for sure. My idea was to leave very early to kind of beat it, but unfortunately my partner has a night shift, so that that plan is not gonna work. There's still so much fence left.
It's you. Hi.
Smokey, thanks for the follow. Are you not entertained? Sometimes I can't help but think that, I mean, not like this, but people are definitely doing this for a living. Most likely, at least I hope, a lot faster. But not so much like the placing this like very tedious stuff down by hand. I mean more so like sometimes I don't really know what to do, right? I don't have, I'm not always inspired. So when I don't have inspiration to do anything specific, it's often kind of nice to do work like this where you can just like turn off your brain and put stuff down. It's a bit more relaxing. It can be a bit stressful to always have to come up with like something interesting, or some people do this for a living, like every day. And as I mentioned at the start of the stream, like I'm right now, I'm pretty burned out. Like this is the last thing I'm gonna do in the creation kit for probably a little while. I'm not gonna do anything else for a good bit. Because I can't, like I've drained my brain of ideas of how to make a medieval fantasy world. Like I'm done. That's it. But some people have to, you know, do this day in, day out.
You.
And when you're doing like level design for a living, you're kind of getting paid to, you know, come up with new ideas every day. I'm not sure how those people do that.
Hello there.
Will there be details like custom coins in dungeons? That's a very specific question. No, I've not seen or placed any custom coins myself. But yeah, there's a lot of like details. There's like bosses and customize, like a lot of custom rooms, and the dungeons are definitely very unique and quote unquote custom, but no, there's no specific coins for a specific dungeon. That much I can tell you. Pay extra attention when to the fence poles when the mod comes online. Thanks, man. I'm comfy in the cold, wrapped up warm. I usually, when it's summer, when it's been summer for a while, I will miss the winter, and when it's been winter for a while, I miss the summer. It's always like a vicious circle. Alright, that should be that finished. Whoop-de-doo. There's one more thing. This is 1 and 15. 1 and 15, 24, 24. 1 and 15. Oh. Wow, really beautiful sky today. I look even paler. Nah, I'm probably this pale. That's probably accurate. Thanks for the save reminder. Oh, I remember working here. It feels like yesterday, but it's a long time ago. 1:15. Hey, Brackers, how's it going? It's been a while.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
So close you can almost taste it. Na, 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 do, 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 do. What was I? Oh yeah, I was thinking I'll put like a cart here. Thanks for the hydration. I'll get to it in a sec. Very important to stay hydrated, especially when it's this warm. Well, I mean it's not. It's warm, but it's not that warm. Let's not be too dramatic. Cheers to the unsung heroes.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I guess jail it is. Alright, sick. I think... Alright, let me put a... What do you call that? A seesaw? No. Is that a seesaw? Might be called a seesaw.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Go on then. Another coin flip. Wait. I need to wait. I need to wait. Not jump the gun. Okay, I think it's about time that we do like a final run, and potentially this might just be it for me. Like this might be the last piece of work I'll do on the map that is not bug fixing, which would be exciting. Another cool milestone. Before I do that though, every sign, directional sign, not shrine, I tried to give a little light post nowadays so they stand out a bit more, as well as just kind of looks nice, you know. At night, you know, if you lose the way, just look for the light. -3 and 17. That's where we're gonna go. really big fan of these windmills. They look very cool. It's hard to see from the creation kit because they're very much slapped together with loose assets, but they look pretty sick. I'll show it actually in game. Oh. I do have a coin handy. I'm just waiting for the game to start. By the way, I'm not wasting time. Man, it's a gorgeous sunset. I'm just gonna take a picture of that. I'll drop it into the... If anyone's curious what my view is like right now, I'll put it in the Rebel's Eyes. What would that be? Off topic. Yeah, that seems pretty off topic. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is a really nice fortress as well. So I'm just gonna use the free camera to take some screenshots of the final results. Stupid horses in the way. I have a fascination of placing loose wheels beneath these signposts. If you see them anywhere across the map, I hope you'll think of me, because that's like my my signature move. Happy with how this turned out though. Like it looks pretty nice and cozy, and for like the settlement outside the Imperial City, I think this is it's good. Not sure what else to take screenshots of at this point. Yeah, hope you you guys appreciate it as well. Oops. Just slammed into his front door. Oh yeah, I said I would show you the windmill. The windmills are really, really pretty. Very pretty. Look at that. There's potatoes all over the place, but other than that, how cool is that? Very cool. Oh yeah, I have to do the coin flip, eh? Ooh. Caught it. Oh my god, it's heads again. Look. What are the odds? You can probably calculate those. Someone with more brain power definitely could. Oh, that feels good though. That means my my watch has officially ended. My Skyblivion Burnout marathon of 2025 is over. I'm gonna take 2 weeks off to recharge, and then it's right back because we still are missing a bunch of deadlines that need to be done. So close, but we're not quite there yet. Oh, this is a great milestone though. I'm gonna take that for the win that it is. I was a little bit nervous about not being able to finish this on time for my vacation. But no, this is great. This is good stuff. I'll have to do like one last pass on this area though when the time comes. Oh, that's my bad. That's my fault. Jeremy.
Time for a celebration!
Speedy, thank you very much for gifting a sub, dude. To Will Wolf, that's very kind of you. I think with that, I'm just gonna have to end the stream for today. Like this is gonna be the view, I suppose. Like all the work I've done in like the last couple of months is basically it's on screen here. I've worked on the area, like I've worked on the pine forest, worked on the island, I've worked on the area we're walking through right now. I've worked on this area up yonder, the road towards Shaden Hall. Shaden Hall needs some LOD though. There it is. Beautiful. So pretty. Very pretty. Oh my god. It is a little bit surreal, the amount of work we have been able to do over the last 12 months, 6 months. Like me alone, this entire area I had to do from scratch. Remember doing that? Not the best time of my life. Because we'd already done like the release year announcement, and this area was just not up to par with like the rest of the map, so it was kind of like a tough decision. Like, do you just leave it like that, or do you actually give it a proper overhaul, like, to fit the rest of the game? I'm happy I ended up doing it, but holy shit, was that a big commitment and huge time sink. Oh, I'm really happy with the settlement as well. Like, the quest for this settlement is very cool. Weatherlaya, is that it? Weatherlay. It's gonna get properly rebuilt now. Oh man, I'm super proud of this one. You can see what it turns into properly because, you know, we haven't started the quest yet, but overall I am pretty psyched to get this stuff done. Yeah, next up, there's a good chance I'm gonna be doing a lot of playtesting in the coming months. I know that our quest lead has been begging for people to playtest more, so it'll probably be a load off his mind if I just maybe start doing playtesting full time. Oh no. Still confident in 2025 release dates? Yeah. Like I think the biggest problem with the 2025 release date is not that's gonna sound a bit harsh. Oh fuck. It's the stuff that I don't have control over, you know. This looks a bit off. I have to maybe go around and fix that a little bit. Just slap a rock on it. It's the stuff that always, and this will worry me until like the very last minute, is the stuff that I can do. You know, I'm not a quest developer. I'm not a UI artist. I'm not a mechanic implementer. So all the stuff that I don't know how to handle, all the stuff that I can't help out with, that is always a bit of a concern. Maybe concern is not the right word, but you know what I mean. But I trust that the rest of the team will be able to ooh, that needs LOD. I trust that the rest of the team will be able to handle that. And yeah, for now I'm just gonna try for the first time in way too long, maybe a year, just take some actual time off and not worry about these things. And I'll worry about it again in like 2 weeks time. I'm still so happy with the way these forests turned out. I didn't manage to do all of them, like part of these forts were already done and I kind of stopped redoing it that ways a bit. But this one, oh man, it makes me want to hike. Very good stuff. I'm just really excited for you guys to play it, to be honest. That's gonna be just the best part of this whole thing, is seeing you people playing and experiencing oh my god, like I don't know how much time, too much time, 10,000 hours easy, 10,000 hours over 10 years. I think that would be a fair assumption. That's probably lowballing it, actually. And the funny thing is that, like, I would consider myself to be one of the least talented people on the project. I'm just around for the easy stuff. It's like the people that make the cities and the quest dungeons and actually implement the quests that are the MVPs. That's fantastic stuff. This looks so good. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna leave you guys with this view, with the message to be kind. You know, there's only one life. At least I think so. Try and be nice to the folks around you. Thank you for the support. We have a new developer diary. It was gonna come out this week. But due to timing and me going on vacation, 2 weeks. 2 weeks and then you will have a new developer diary. Thank you for following on Twitch and YouTube and for the kind words. You can always give me a follow on social media at Rebels Eyes. And yeah, last parts, guys. The last little tidbits that we need to iron out right now. Very close. I can smell the release. But yeah, I'm gonna roll the credits. Thank you very much, and see you maybe next time. Thank you very much for the love. Good day, good night, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you are. I hope you have a good rest of your day.